guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I have another weekly cash stuffing video where I'm going to be stuffing my cash envelopes and my savings envelope. This week I will be stuffing $300 into my envelopes. First, you guys know we got to get cozy, we got to get relaxed, so I'm going to make my green tea. What do you guys think about my new mug? I actually got this from the dollar store. I love the palm leaves. It's giving me summer vibes along with my new yellow nails. So we are going to be stuffing 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 300. Guys, I am so excited for my announcement that I can finally make. As of today, I am now selling these binders. They are up and live on my Etsy shop, which is in the link in my bio. These are the exact same binders that I use, and I love them because they're so durable and sturdy. So they're going to keep your cash nice and safe. There's 10 zipper envelopes on the inside of every single binder. It's kind of like a translucent white, so you can't fully see through it, but you can see a little bit. Head over to my site. There's a few different options that you can choose from. You can choose to get it just plain with nothing on the cover like this. Or in theme of glowing budgets, I've also created some sparkly gold letters that you can use. You can customize anything you want on the front cover. I use the word savings and cash. My envelope, this is my personal one. I use cash for my cash envelope and savings for my savings envelopes. So you can use the word cash, or you can customize any word that you want up to a maximum of 6 letters. So there's a few different options that you can choose from. There's the gold sparkly letters. I also have silver sparkly letters and gold metallic, because you guys, gold is my favorite color. You also have the option of the silver sparkly letter, and on the site you can choose whether or not you want black acrylic paint on the outside of the letters to make them pop a little bit more. There's so many of you who have been inspired to start your budgeting journey, to become more smart with your money, to get out of debt, to increase your savings, all of that. And cash envelope system, in my opinion, is life-changing. It has been for me, and so I know lots of you want to get started on your journey, so these binders are going to be super helpful for you for starting your journey. So you can choose plain, or you can choose to get them customized. I do have a limited quantity right now, so if you are interested in getting one, make sure you head over to my shop to check it out and purchase it if you would like. And let's get right into the cash stuffing. So we're going to be stuffing 265 into my cash envelopes. So starting off with grocery, I'm going to be stuffing 140 this week. Groceries, we have 120.40. Next, we have gas. Gas is going to get the usual 60 that I always get. So we have 50, 60. so we do have some money left over in here. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this Toonie and Looney to put in miscellaneous for this week. And I'm going to go ahead and put these quarters and change into my son's piggy bank. So for home, we had $10 left over. So I'm going to put this to the side for now. I'm actually not going to be stuffing anything this week for home because we're good. Questions on what my home envelope is for. So this is really for any like home needs that I have. So toilet paper, toothpaste, shampoo, cleaning products, anything that we need for our house on like a weekly or monthly basis. And so what I do is before I go ahead and make my budget for the week, I kind of check my inventory in my house and see what we have, what we need, and I go based off of that and I determine what I'm gonna stuff that week. But for this week we should be good for home, so not stuffing that. So for baby, the other day I did go to the shoe store and purchase my son some shoes that he picked out. So they were $70. So I do have 20 left over. So I'm also going to put this to the side and save it for my savings envelopes. So for my son for this week, I'm not going to be stuffing anything. This envelope for my son is just kind of for like a weekly spending. So if I know I want to buy him like a toy for the week or let him pick out a toy or a book, or if he needs something like, for instance, his shoes from last week, things like that. That's what this envelope is for. His savings for the futures, that's completely done on my bank. I have a separate education investment account for him in my bank. So all of that stuff, savings for him, I keep completely in my bank. This is just kind of weekly spending. We're back on lockdown over here, and so we can't even go into stores and buy anything like that, so we're good for that. Pet is not going to get stuffed this week. I think we're good for pet food, guys. I have a cat. He's 8 years old, and he's my little furry baby. He likes to eat a lot, but for this week, I think we're good. I don't think we need anything for him. Usually the pet expenses for him will be cat food, obviously litter for his litter box, and then if I need any like specialty food for like dental food or anything like that, and then also if there ever is a time where he needs to visit the vet, that's where I can pull from savings that I have online or my emergency fund. So health, I do have some money left over in here, but that's because I actually stuffed this last week to get some more omega-3 pills for myself, like vitamins, but I didn't end up getting them yet, so I have 30 in here already. I'm going to keep that in there because I do need to get those. They help a lot with my migraines that I get. Speaking of my migraines, I do have a migraine medication and they are very expensive, but we are going to be getting covered for that very soon. Thank the Lord, because they're so expensive. So I do need a bit more of my migraine medication actually. So I need to stuff $45 for that. Guys, let me know if you suffer from headaches and migraines. Migraines are like debilitating. I've had them for probably over 10 years now. So for health, we have 20, 40, 60, 75. Beauty is not going to be getting stuffed this week. Miscellaneous is going to be getting $20. And I am actually going to also take a $10 that I had left over just in case we want to get takeout or something like that for dinner one night. With 20, 30 for miscellaneous for the week. So for one off, we still haven't had to make that payment yet, but it's going to be coming up. So we have 150, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 195. We're probably going to have to make that payment soon. And Glow is not going to be getting funded this week. Everything for my cash envelopes. Guys, these savings envelopes are so critical to staying out of debt and not paying things on credit cards. Because a lot of the times if you want to make a purchase, you'll purchase it on your credit card and then you'll kind of think to yourself that you'll pay it off over time in the future or whatever it may be. A lot of the times it can end up being like forgotten about, and that's how debt builds up. So what works way more effectively is even if you're only stuffing $5 a week, to stuff things consistently in small amounts, whatever you can afford, and work your way up to that goal, and then you pay for it in whole, in cash, and then that's how you avoid debt. So the property tax, I'm just going to be stuffing $10. Like I just said, something small, but it goes a long way. I do have an installment coming up that I have to pay, so we already reached our goal for 1,000, but because property tax comes in multiple installments, we're going to have to pay another installment. So I'm going to keep this goal card in here. So right now in the bank for property tax, I have 500 plus 540. So I have 1,040 in the bank for property tax, so I'll be making that payment soon. So it's almost like we're back to zero in a sense, because now I'm working for my next installment. So for our next 1,000 goal, we're starting with 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. For emergency fund, I'm going to fund this with $10 this week. So now for emergency fund, I have 150, 70, 90, 200. We made it to 200. Small and steady wins the race, or what is it? Slow and steady wins the race. Being smart with your money wins the race. No matter how much money you have, be smart with that money and your future will thank you. Your future self will thank you. That's something I always like to say to myself. I'm gonna do something today that my future self is gonna thank me for. Daycare. Right now in the bank for daycare, I have 300 plus 600. So 900 in the bank for daycare right now. And I am going to keep funding for that because the goal is 1,500. I'm just going to put $10 in there for now. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70. Just going to put my in the bank tracker back into property tax envelope. And we have $5 left to stuff from here, and then 10 and 3 5s. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25 plus the Toonie and Looney, which actually I'm going to Miscellaneous. And now we get to decide where we're going to put these little small amounts. So for car, we have to get our winter's tires changed. I think that's $45. So we have 50, 70, 85. So I think we're good for car for now. I'm gonna stuff $5 into birthday. My son's birthday is a while away, but like I said, I want to start funding for that early. So 20, 40, 45, 50. So $50 in birthday. I'm not going to put anything into family. We are officially back down in lockdown, so there's not really much we can do with that. Clothes. Yes, your girl is working towards that new wardrobe, as you guys know. I'm going to put $10 into clothes. So now I have 100, 20, 40, 45, 50, 150. And then Guys, my home envelope is now empty because we did buy a patio set. I'm just excited to just relax on it. You guys, it's been a rough year for all of us, and you gotta find happiness in the little things. I'm excited for our patio set, and it was $500, so this envelope is empty. The next goal we'll be working towards for home is paint. We're gonna paint a few more rooms in our house. The last one I'm going to stuff is self-love challenge. Not always gonna have the money to stuff these little savings challenges. You have to prioritize, and in March I had different things I had to prioritize, but today I can stuff it. So this is just a little extra savings for something that I can do for myself, for self-care, whether it's like a few months down the line, getting like a little massage or whatever it is, just a little something for me that doesn't involve bills or expenses. I buy like nothing for myself usually ever, so I'm just gonna work towards a little something. So each heart represents $10, so we're in April now, so I'm going to fill out one heart. And add my $10 to there. So I have $20 right now for my self-love challenge. That is it for the cash stuffing for today's video. I would love to know down in the comments below what country you're from, what currency you guys use. I love hearing from all of you. It makes me so happy. So let me know where you're from down below. And if you are interested in starting your budgeting journey and you're looking for a cash envelope binder, all of my binders have 10 cash envelope inserts inside, and they can be customized depending on how you would like it. So go check out my link down below in the description for all the details on that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a blessed rest of your weekend. I hope that you're able to find positivity and happiness in even just the little things with all the craziness and chaos that's going on in the world right now. I appreciate all of you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.